This is Outside the Round with Matt Burrill, a Raise Rowdy podcast.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Outside the Round with me, Matt Burrill. Today, a true homie, a guy who I had on this show years ago, was 2 studios ago for us. He comes from Colorado. He's been absolutely crushing it. His new song, Devil Ain't Done, one of the most added songs at country radio. It's my boy, Atlus.
What's up, brother? How you
Big
doing?
dog, how you been doing?
I'm doing real good. You know what I just realized, though?
What?
I have not put my phone on silent, so I'm the worst.
Oh, I haven't done it either.
throwing
Good
that out.
reminder. Look at you bringing attention.
You know what I mean? I was just thinking, oh, no, it's going to beep right in the middle
Oh,
of that.
no. Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to ruin the whole interview.
Oh, man. But how you been doing? How's life?
It's incredible. I'm not going to lie. I mean, country radio, you know what I mean? We were the second most added artist of country radio this week, so that's pretty crazy.
It's wild, man.
And this is the first time going, and we got 50 ads.
That's crazy.
We're at 57 all around, but
Dude, to
been a
think
wild
back
ride.
when you and I first met each other, and you had just started coming out here to Nashville, and this had to be 2022, 2023. I think it was
2022.
Yeah. And now to see where you're at and how the team has grown and how much your career has taken off since then, man. I want it to be known. I was day one Atlus,
one.
man.
Oh,
I was
for sure.
day one. Those early tracks, bro. But
No one else has put me on any podcast or interviews. You know what I'm saying? You're the first. You're the
I was
first.
the first, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Money
Yo.
Matt, linking us up back
Money
in the
Matt,
day.
my
Money
guy.
Matt, man.
Still here. Still
Yeah.
my guy.
Yeah, still your guy.
Still my guy.
Hell
I love
yes.
Money Matt.
You just played a show over at the Cannery. How'd that go?
It was like packed out. It was I don't know, from what I heard, went over great. I always critique my stuff. Like, I think it went great, but like, if I have like one little mess up, I think, I always want like a flawless victory.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I maybe like one note could have been a little better, but I think it was good. All around, I think the reaction was great. The crowd was incredible. It was a packed show, and it was one of the better shows, I think, that I've had.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. I'm sorry that we missed it. We had our Surfside friends were in town, and they took us to the Predators game that night for opening night. So I'm sad that I missed it. I will be at the next one.
Should have invited me. I would have left my show.
Oh,
Just
dude,
kidding.
you in the suite with the Surfside folks just pounding tea. Speaking of that, let's get that. You got a little
Surfside.
raspberry lemonade open. Let's see. Have you had the raspberry lemonade yet? Oh, that's a good
think-
crack.
Oh yeah, that crack's great.
That's a good crack. No bubbles, no troubles, brother.
Oh man, there's no alcohol in that, right?
No, not for you, bro.
Oh no, there's some dangerous stuff. There's some good stuff.
Crushable. It's crushable, man.
Surfside,
There you go. They're good
Atlas
for you.
approved.
Atlas approved. That's important, man. I always tell. It's funny. We were just up in Maryland. We were with Bayless in Ocean City, Maryland, in his hometown.
You went to Bayless's hometown?
Yeah, we were there for a festival, and Bayless happened to be home for it, and we ended up bar hopping in Maryland with Bayless.
Oh my gosh, Bayless doesn't stop.
No, he
He
built
does.
1 speed, full speed. He's nocturnal. You go out on
Yeah.
a night with Bayless, you're there until the sun comes up.
For those who don't know, Bayless produced this entire EP.
Did a
and
great
my
job
album.
with it, yeah.
Incredible producer, incredible person. But man, when the bar shuts down, he never stops. You know, I'm gonna go to like 2, and I'm like, I'm good. Things are closed, and he's like, where are we taking the handles? Whose place we going? You know what I mean? Like, it never stops.
You
for
want to come
Bayless.
back to the studio? You want to come back to the crib?
Yeah,
And then you end up writing a song or something with him, too.
yeah. I mean, we've had some like 3 a.m. writing sessions before.
Unbelievable.
Not my favorite writing sessions.
Yeah,
Not my favorite.
he had poor Nicky T drinking Rumpleman shots, bro.
That's his drink, dude. Rumplemans. They good though. I like them.
You still a Long Island guy? What is it about the Long Island? The official drink of Atlas.
I just think like I just want to get there right away, you know? So if I go in to a bar, 2 Long Islands, and I just get there, then I can just coast. I don't think there's just something about like loud music and like when there's too much like noise in the room.
Yeah.
I just like it's just not my thing. I down 2 Long Islands and that noise kind of goes, you know?
It just gets you right in the social battery.
Gets me right where I need to be.
Gets the motor running.
Yeah, stop being a little awkward guy just sitting there, you know, not talking. You get 2 Long Islands in me, you can't shut me up.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed. Like with you, as obviously we're good buddies. So, but you're a very like quiet to yourself kind of guy. The music is not that. It's very like in your face in a way where it seems like Sean and Atlus are almost two different people.
Yeah.
Am I right with saying that?
They definitely are. Sean never wants to leave the house, and Atlas, he has to leave the house. He has to go. He has to do his thing. I think it is kind of like feels separate because like when I get home, it's like it feels like I have to like whenever I leave the house, it's like something a little different, even though it's not. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird to say. I think I'm pretty much myself. Man, I'm really.
Yeah, well, I think you definitely are, and again, that's from like when I first met you a few years ago. I feel like just in the past few years, you've really come into your own as an artist because you were singing and you were doing those cover songs back in the day, and just posting content and content and content. And now it's like you're an artist, man. Like you're a full blown touring on the radio ass artist.
So it's awesome and it's amazing. It's what I've like moved here for, but it's also just such a strange thing to think that like people care that much, or that I have a team and a label that like cares so much and management cares. I just have so many amazing people around me that it's just when you come from the trailer park, you feel like, oh, am I even worthy of all this love?
Man. I mean, how does it feel to come from the incredibly humble beginnings of literally coming from next to nothing to now a guy who's got music out there that the world is listening to?
I don't know. I don't know if it's really caught up with me just yet. I think I've just been doing whatever I'm passionate about, which is making music and writing music. I don't think I've changed very much in terms as a person. I'm trying to stay that way,
Yeah.
I mean, I pulled up here in a 1999 Camry with a busted trunk, I'm still rocking the beaters. So, I mean, I just keep doing what I love, and then like whatever happens, happens. And it's just, I've been very blessed and lucky in my life.
Yeah, I think that this project is maybe the most personal that we as fans have gotten out of you. From the title track from Secondhand Smoke to Baby Mama to IOD on YOU to Devil Ain't Done to Break Me First. I mean, it's all stuff where you're singing about yourself, your family, experiences. Why Secondhand Smoke as the title track?
Just tells the story, It's just a story of growing, like how I grew up just being poor and my mom being a single mom, raising all of us, Like she just did such an amazing job. And then I've never heard Secondhand Smoke is a good thing. And I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it just was never such a negative thing to me because smoking for my mom was like a mental health exercise.
Yeah.
And she worked 2 jobs. She raised 3 kids. She didn't have a lot of time in the very few minutes she got. It was a pack of cigarettes. It was our front porch. That was the glue that held us together. So for me, Secondhand Smoke wasn't a big priority on my list because I knew what it did for my mom.
Yeah.
And I know that if she didn't have those cigarettes, I don't think she would have been able to do all the things she was able to do and work all the hours she was able to work.
Yeah, man. And it's like that feeling of familiarity and nostalgia and comfort.
Yeah.
It brings you back to your childhood and your adolescent years, I'm sure.
When I listen to that song, I go back and I think about those days, like as a kid and the struggles and the grind. And that's like why I love that song, because I think it's the most authentic. I mean, the whole EP is pretty like authentic.
Yeah.
But that song I think tells my story best, and it tells more than just me. It's multiple characters of my past.
Yeah, and another one talking about your mom, Baby Mama. That's a heavy one. I was listening to that. I've been trying to get more into my fit life, and I know we've seen each other at Planet Fitness out here in the Herm, which they've updated that place. I don't know if you've been in there at all recently. I did a full fucking renovation.
I haven't been there since that because I showed up one day and I couldn't get in, and I was like, I guess I can never come back. but at least I can go back now.
Yeah, they got like a full like CrossFit thing in there. But I've been walking around the neighborhood. I've been trying. My girlfriend's been pushing me to like go around and do power walking and all that. So I was listening to the EP through, and when Baby Mama came on, and just listening to the story of that song, and again, it's a tribute to your mom.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny because I remember writing. Like, let's say Secondhand Smoke. Like, when I wrote Secondhand Smoke, I was so excited to show my mom. And I remember I'm driving back to the house. I'm like, this song's so special. I set up the Bluetooth speaker. Me and my mom were headbanging a little bit. We're doing one of these. And then, like, the chorus, she just goes, the like this crazy look. And I was like, what the heck was that? So when the song ends, I was like, what do you think about it? And she's like, you gonna put that out? You know, but it's funny because like the lyrics is like, she said the world was mean. She said the world was cold. Least of my worries with Secondhand Smoke. I'm saying that like I didn't care.
Yeah.
But she thought I was saying like, I'm gonna smoke around you and you just gotta deal with it. Like she like freaked out. She's like, I didn't tell you Secondhand Smoke was good. I was like, that's not what I'm saying, Mom. But I remember like I wanted that reaction. Like I thought it would go a lot better. And I was like, so we went back to the studio and we wrote Baby Mama because I was like, I need something that I just know puts a smile on her face. And after everything she's done for me, she deserves a song like that. And like when we wrote Baby Mama, I showed it to her. She cried a little bit. Hugged it out, and I was like, I know you think this song's special. Why don't you just send me some voicemail, something you would just say to me, some cute voicemail, and I'll put you in the song. She's like, really? And so like she sent me 4 of them. The 4th one was perfect, and I was like, that's it. And she went ahead and sent me 50 more. Even I just want to make sure it's perfect. So, Mom, if you're watching this, I definitely used the 50th one and not the 4th one.
Yeah. Is she still back in Colorado or is she out here in Tennessee with you?
I retired her. She's here.
She's here.
Quit her job. I give her money every month. I was like,
bro, that's freaking huge.
Best day of my life, man. Country radio could be a strong number 2, and the playlisting strong number 2. Anything in my career that happens, every cool moment is going to have to take a backseat to retire and my mom. Because that's the whole reason I started this thing, is to just be able to be Atlus for her. Hold the world up.
Yeah.
And I think that's like, I've accomplished the things that I set out initially. And now it's just like, what's the cool stuff we could do now, you know? Yeah. And how far can we take it?
How long ago was it that you got to retire your mom?
2 years ago.
Wow, it's been 2 years.
2 years, yeah. It's so funny because I retired her. She stopped working. And I was like, all right. And she's never at my house because she's like, I'm going to go take care of my parents. I was like, of course you are. Of course you're going to keep working.
Yeah.
But it's really sweet of her.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just that mentality of always working, and she probably doesn't know how to just sit and take the time for herself, right?
No, she doesn't. I mean, I think like when she's done taking care of her parents, she'll come back and she'll like, I could see her being a Walmart greeter or whatever the heck she wants to be. You know what I mean?
Just to brighten somebody's day, just do something.
Yeah. I could see her like going back to school. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, her job was a teacher for special ed. So like the rewards, I think, of helping children that really need it, like she would come home just smiling and just so happy when she could break through.
Yeah.
And like it was either she was smiling or she was like getting bit and she was crying because she couldn't figure it out. But she's always loved a challenge, and I think she'll probably go back to doing something that just helps people.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's important, man. Another one that I know, I mean, these are all incredible songs, but Art of Letting Go, I know, is another deep family song.
That was hard, man. Like that one, usually when I write something or when I go through something, I like use music to write my way through something or like get through an emotion I'm feeling, get it on the page. Because if I get it on the page, I don't have to be a jerk in real life. You know, if I can just get it over here, I'm not like, you know, projecting on people.
Yeah.
That one, man, I ran from for a couple of years because I didn't really want to dive into it. It was just too hard to like, I don't think I fully understood what was happening. And there was so much guilt and there's just so much pain around that song. And I remember the first time we wrote it, like, my homie Lou Ridley came in and she was like, she knows I lost my sister. She's like, what's right about that? And then she just lost someone she loved. And I was like, all right, let's try it. And then also Lydia Vaughn was there. And then we all just walked out with this song. But I cried maybe 5 times while writing it. Wow. Like it was like tough to write that song, but I'm glad we did it because it's going to help a lot of people. Like right now we're teasing it on TikTok, and they had one that really started going, and people are just commenting who they lost, the date they lost them to addiction. And
that to me is the biggest power of what you have as Atlus. It's you hold the world for your mom and your family and those that you care about, but you're holding the world for so many people who come from your situation and who have experienced the things that you've experienced. And it's making a difference, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm sure you see it at the live show. I'm sure you see it at the meet and greets. I'm sure you get messages on messages on messages where people identify and relate, and you bring them comfort, man. It's powerful.
And Why are you so sweet to me, dude?
Because you're so sweet to me, bro. You give the best hugs in Nashville.
That's right. No,
You do.
I gotta give that to Shelly. She works at BBR. She does the hug, the two-handed, but then she puts some cheek in it.
Oh, that's what it
It's
is.
a cheek hug too.
The little cheek.
I just learned the cheek hug with the two arms. Like
You've always given
She's
like a
upgrading
firm
my
hug
stuff.
and a firm handshake, but that cheek, that's what I felt different when you walked in here.
I learned it.
You
Yeah.
learned it.
I was like, Shelly showed me the cheek, and then the next time I met her, I was like, we're on the same level. She threw the cheek and then a kiss on the cheek, and I was like, this is crazy. I just can't. I can't be
Yeah.
here. She's always one-upping me.
Yeah.
Shelly, why you always one-upping me?
Always. They always got to do it, man. They always got to do it. Devil Ain't Done, and the fact that it has 57 ads and is getting played around the country.
That's unbelievable, man. I mean, I don't know. Like that, I know that song, like, just in terms of just like earwormy. Like when I go through the EP and I go through the album, I just kept going back to that one.
Yeah.
Like, you know the folder you have like in your downloads of like unreleased music or people that send you music?
Demo jail.
Yeah, that's like, I was going through the album before, or the EP before it came out, and I just kept coming back to that. Like if they had an app that tracked how many minutes I've listened to Devil Ain't Done, dude, I'd be embarrassed, bro. I love that song.
So why that one as the big push to radio, as the introduction to the commercial world of Atlus?
I think it's a good, I think a lot of this EP and a lot of the album is just, it's really personal, which I think is great, but I think this is a really good gateway to the EP. Like if this EP was like a house, Devil Ain't Done's the doorway. And then the rooms are like the loss of my sister, my mom, and her relationship with smoking, and, you know, like IOD, you know, my relationship and the love for the woman I found. And like there's like, everything is so personal, and that one kind of like allows you to get into the door. I think it's an easier way, because I don't think the first thing you want to hear is hard to letting go. You know, just hit you in the face with it, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I mean, did you ever imagine that you would be on the radio with like the way that I got connected with you were songs like "Oh No" and "You're an effing bitch" and that stuff, to now fast forward, you're commercially on the radio and doing big time interviews when your introduction was "You're a fucking bitch," you know?
I think it's funny because I think like the music's different, but I think like it comes from the same place, right?
Yeah.
Like when I got cheated on, that song, I wrote that song and a couple other songs just like that to just kind of like get me through the anger of that and the pain of that. And it's like, I think it's really funny because that song is like who I was when I was 24, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not who I am now that I'm like 33. And I found the love of my life, you know? I found someone I'd never write a song like that about, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I think it's just, you get to see chapters of growth and just like who I am as a person. And I think that like Art of Letting Go and You're a Fucking Bitch kind of come from the same place. It's just a place of pain or whatever I'm trying to deal with. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely grown up for sure.
Right?
I'm definitely getting a little older.
Isn't it crazy thinking back though?
Yeah.
To driving the UPS truck in Colorado and going over to your buddy's house or like the basement and like just grinding and doing videos, and to Jelly reaching out and like just how it's all happened, bro. And it's still just getting started in so many ways.
Yeah, it's just, I never thought I'd be here. You know, I mean, part of me was like, I want to work towards it, and I'm going to put the work in, and I'm going to try to make it. But when you finally like get to a place where like you look back, and it's funny because I don't really get time to appreciate my achievements because I'm always trying to figure out what do I have to do next. But when I look back at where I was, I mean, it's pretty crazy thinking now we got 50 ads first week and 57 ads on country radio for Devil Ain't Done. So that's like, I don't know. It's almost like pinch me, I'm dreaming type stuff, you know?
Yeah. Have you fully acclimated to being a Tennessean, you think?
A little bit. I'm never going to let go of Colorado, you know?
How often do you get home?
Well, now that my mom's moved, a little less than I should, but I'll get back. Usually like holidays, I'll visit for a little bit. Right now I'm just locked into this like working thing, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I could see myself going back one day.
Yeah.
I think about it sometimes.
Yeah. What do you miss most about it now that mom's out here with you?
Green chili.
Green chili.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to hear salsa verde. It's not the same thing, okay? Green chili, Colorado staple. It's goated. It's not here. Mexican food there in Colorado is incredible. Mexican food here in Nashville sucks.
Really? I
sucks.
think this is some of the best. And again, I come from New York, so we're closer to south of the border being down here. The Mexican food down here for me is some of the best that I've ever had.
Yeah,
I love the Mexican food down here. But I'm a New York guy.
Maybe I'm not giving it a shot. I think it's like there's a nostalgia with green chili. It was my favorite thing growing up, and it's like I feel like it's only like Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Wyoming. Those are like the only states that really have it. It's like this roasted hatch green chilies with some flour in there to make it more of a gravy chili.
So you like are you like dipping chips in there, or are you putting it on stuff?
Smothering burritos, putting it in. I mean,
it's the topping.
It's like ranch, dude. You put it on everything, bro. You know what I mean? It's if you don't have it, your food's not good. You know, it's like
is there a way that somebody could send you the chili verde?
So so John Lova, head of BVR, BMG North America. He like got me a really awesome gift. He found green chili in Nashville somehow.
Oh, and
like gave me it as a present, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I remember I went home, made a bunch of tacos, and I just sent in videos of all. And I maybe ate like 5,000 calories that night, just being like, I'm never gonna have another shot to eat this again, or it's gonna be like a year.
Did he tell you where he got it, or is he gatekeeping it from you?
He's gatekeeping it.
He's gatekeeping it.
No, I think he told me.
I was gonna say,
it was like, was it like Chews?
Chewy's?
Is it CHUY?
Chewy's is the place that has it?
Yeah, apparently if someone comes in twice a week and just makes, some person comes in, some like older lady comes in, makes it for them.
Wow.
Because the restaurant don't know how to do it. And then they only have it for a couple days a week. And I was like, what?
I was not expecting Chewy's to be I was thinking it'd be down in Antioch, down in the barrio somewhere.
And he got me like 4 containers of it. So I put 3 containers in the freezer because it goes bad in like 3 days.
Yeah.
But I got it in the freezer, so whenever I need to have another like day of just eating the whole thing, I might just eat the whole thing with nothing on it.
I gotta try this shit.
It's so good, dude.
I gotta come over for a damn taco night because you're out this way, right?
Yeah.
You're like right here, yeah, east of town, man.
That's a 5-minute drive, bro.
Yeah, 5-minute drive for me too. We're probably freaking neighbors, dog.
Yeah, why haven't I been to your place?
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. My place just has a bunch of cases of Surfside and Razor Rowdy merchandise. There ain't too much with the place, but I mean, you can come over and drink some Surfside, bring some chili verde.
What's up?
You have a party.
Surfside, where's my cases?
Oh, we can work on that. Yeah, we can work on that, man. How's the road been this year?
The road, I mean,
you've been out on tour a lot, or has it been more focusing on the music side of it?
Well, we just like we've been like doing the radio stuff and just trying to get radio.
Oh,
so we've been more focused on just trying
tour.
to figure out that side of it, and like focusing on getting the EP right.
Yeah,
because like I said, you said that this was one of the most like personal albums. It really is the first time I've really dived into some of the intense personal stuff. It almost feels like a biography of my life. And I think just really focusing on the direction of where I wanted to go with this album, and we just have so many things that we're doing right now that we're gonna be touring soon, though. You know, we're just trying to I just want to make sure the new music's good enough and people want to hear it.
Yeah. Did you get to do any of the road this year?
We did
tailgates and tall boys.
Yeah, we did tailgates, and we did 6 shows outside of that. We just did the Nashville one on Thursday last week.
Yeah. So this is this was the music year. And next year is when you get back out there.
We'll get back out there, yeah. Next year we'll get back out there for sure. Yeah,
that tailgate show was unbelievable, by the way.
Really? Oh,
Bloomington was a different animal this year.
That was such a good
Bloomington was wild this year, man.
I mean, that lineup was crazy.
It was chaos, man. And it was awesome to get to introduce you on a stage like that. Like, whenever we get to cross paths at different festivals or events like that, it's always special. But that crowd was feeling you, man.
They were. I was scared because my throat was so messed up.
Remember? I know. Yeah.
I was so scared, but I mean, I had about 1 show left in me before really bad stuff happened. So I was like, I'll give it my all here, and then I gotta not talk for 2 weeks.
How would you describe the Atlus crowd? Like, what do you think an Atlus fan acts like, or looks like, or feels like?
I don't know. I think the Atlus fan is just. They just could be from anywhere. I don't know. I look out and I just see tons of different types of people. I think it's just like people that are hurt, and that comes in everywhere, you know? I don't know. Like, I just think that, like, I don't know if there's a certain fan. Like, I look out and I see the exact person multiplied by, like, I don't know. I just think it's just normal people that just want to listen to music and be sad sometimes. I think
Yeah. Has there been a place where you've gotten to go and do a show where you're like, damn, I did not expect it to be like this? Like a certain city or place that you showed up and the crowd was just like a show that stands out outside of the home state or being
Outside
here
of
in
home
Nashville.
state.
Yeah, outside of Colorado or being here in Nashville.
I'd say Omaha.
Omaha.
They love me. I mean, dude, we showed up and we sold out a club there, and like before we sold it out with like I think it was like 200 people, and we did a Sunday, which I think was really good for a Sunday. And then we like went there and we sold like 500, and I was like,
Wow.
and I was just like, what the heck? And I wonder if we could sell more. Like I don't know how many people would actually come to Omaha, but they just always show up.
Omaha, Nebraska, literal middle America,
Those
like dead center of the country.
are my guys. Those are my guys.
Have you had a chance to play any of the new tracks? I mean, I'm sure in Nashville this past week. What was there a certain song that felt the best of this new batch? Like a moment in the live show that stood out?
I would say, well, one, Devil has so much energy, and those drums are so.
Yeah. Oh, that's heavy. You and the boys are rocking.
It's a banger. But there's one that's on the album coming out later next year, Spare Key.
Spare Key.
It's not on the EP. That one, every time we play it, it's like, this one's special. This one's crazy. So, like, I would say that's one.
Yeah, so this EP is 6 songs. How many tracks are we looking at for the album?
15.
15. Okay, so we're not even, this isn't even a halfway taste of it. You got 9 more.
And they're pretty good, man. I mean, I think we have a lot of good stuff on the next 9 that'll be released over next year. So I'm pretty pumped about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the best album. I mean, we put so much work into this album. I think January, I booked 60 songwrites.
Wow.
It's just January, and I was just like, let's just write this thing. I know I signed my first deal with a company that just believes in me and loves me, and I was like, the idea of even letting them down and not bringing a project that's good enough, or, you know. And I also think that if there's a difference between me now and me then, I think I figured out what I want to write about, and I figured out that I want to help people. I want to impact people. Because I think after I retired my mom, I was in this weird limbo for a couple of years where it's like, what do I do now? I did everything that I wanted.
I hit the goal.
I hit the goal. I think the new goal with Atlus is now it's like I came from nothing, and now I get to, and I'm holding the world on my shoulders, right? But everyone is dealing with their own stuff. Everyone's holding something up, and just because you come from a place that's hard and it's more difficult for you to do these kind of things doesn't mean you can't. I kind of want to be like, I want people to be able to look at me and think that they could do it too.
Yeah.
They could be Atlus, because we're all holding the world, whatever our world is. And I think that's what I want now. And I think it's just me being honest about where I come from and being like, look, this is how I grew up. There's a lot of people out there that grew up like me that think they can't do anything great, but it's not true.
Yeah. Talk about, and we talked about it years ago on the first, our round 1 that we did together on this podcast, but getting that message, what was that?
Can I get one more?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You mind passing him, getting him another, either it's a lemonade or we got the lemonades, the green teas.
Why are these so good?
Because they're Surfsides, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, give him that one. Give him the iced tea. Give him a little tea action.
I might just need the variety pack.
Oh, we'll give you some. You see, we got plenty of them over there. But talk about having a guy like Jelly reach out and be in your corner, and he's another guy that has very humble beginnings, comes from a similar place, has been through trials and tribulations, and has come out on the other side. And now to be at the label that you're at, which he is also at. Yeah. Talk about just how, take us back to a few years ago when he first reaches out to you, and you got to go up and perform at Red Rocks with him, every Colorado kid's dream. Like,
it's insane. So I mean, I would say 25. I was like, I'm gonna be Atlus. I'm gonna go do this thing. I'm gonna do a solo career. And for a while there, I was in a band. We were just homies, just kind of having fun, messing around. But I was like, let me do this seriously. I started working 2 full-time jobs, right? Because I had just one. I was working at FedEx Freight.
FedEx, not UPS.
Well.
Oh.
So I started working at FedEx Freight, and I started booking studio time at a real studio, and it costs a lot of money. Because my thought process was like, I need to be using the mics that Taylor Swift uses or Justin Bieber, all these like or Teddy Swims. Like, what mics are they using? And I looked up the price of them online, and I was like, I don't have that kind of money. So I had to like rent from a studio, like an hourly that has the equipment. So in the first 2 months, I went through my entire life savings just so I could, because I was recording 8 hours every Saturday at a studio. And then I was like, I need more money. So like I had FedEx as my full-time job just to pay the bills and, help out. And I picked up UPS.
So you were working for both. You were working for Coke and Pepsi of the freight carrying world.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't tell them.
Yeah. No, of course not. Absolutely not.
No, but I picked up a job at UPS, and then I put everything from there into studio. So I just booked every Saturday. I booked 8 hours, and every dollar I made at UPS went into studio time. And what I would do is on YouTube, I was doing a cover every week, and then I would release an original once a month on all platforms. And I was like, this is my system. I'm going to stick to this. So Monday through Friday, I was working 16 hours a day. And then Saturday was 8 hours in the studio. And then Sunday we were filming content for it. So I think 2 years there, I literally didn't have a day off. But I was just like locked in. And then we finally had one go. And Jelly hits me up and hits me on Instagram. And I remember it's like 2 a.m. I remember waking up at 2 a.m., which I think now that I know Jelly, at least at that time, that was like 2 p.m. for Jelly.
Yeah.
But like I remember like waking up, looking at my phone, seeing Jelly roll text or like an Instagram DM, and then I just went back to bed. And I remember being like, oh, that was a dream. I didn't even look at it for 2 days.
Wow.
And then it just pops in my head a couple days later, and I'm like, let me just check, right? So I go to Instagram, and I'm like, oh my God, it's real. And I left Jelly on red for 2 days. Dude, I felt so awful.
You left Jelly on red,
I was
bro.
like, I didn't think it was real.
Incredible.
I didn't think it was real. Message said, call me Bubba, right? So I send him my number, right? And all of us are getting these scam calls. If you ever try to refinance a house and all of a sudden you have 100 numbers texting you didn't ask for.
Yeah.
There's numbers coming in all the time without names to it. So I'm like, looking up the area code 615. I know my boy's from Tennessee. He's from Nashville. And then 2 weeks later, I see it 615, and I was like, and I remember I was driving, and I pulled over on the side of the road, and I hit my lunch button, and I was like, picked it up, and all I hear is, how you doing, Bubba? And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Jelly Roll, look, 1, I love you. 2, before we get into this, I have a heart out in 30. I'm on my lunch break. He's like, what are you talking about? I started going on, well, I'm a truck driver, just a bunch of, and then Jelly was like, kid, you got a gold record. What are you doing driving trucks for a living? And then I was like, well, I just started blabbing. Just basically saying, I've had this steady paycheck my whole life. I'm scared of this because it might go away,
Yeah.
And he goes, well, who's your team? Because he stopped me because I started talking fast, making no sense. He's like, who's your team? And I was like, well, my 2 homies from high school, they film stuff for me and we post it, and they just believe in me, and that's my team. He's like, that's it. I was like, yeah, that's how I got. He's like, Bubba, I need you to meet some people. So he flew me out to Nashville, put me up in a suite, the nicest hotel room I've ever been in. Square footage of this hotel room was bigger than the trailer I grew up in.
Wow.
I mean, I was like an avid Motel 6 goer.
Yeah.
So for me to be in a hotel that doesn't have bed bugs, it's crazy,
Yeah.
But he just brought me over and he introduced me to Money Matt, and was like, Matt's going to get you to where you need to go. And then from there, I met Matt, and we've been building connections, and that's why I moved to Nashville. Without Jelly, I wouldn't be on country radio. The funny thing is I didn't even tell BBR, which were at the same label, that I knew Jelly beforehand. It just kind of happened naturally. And then they got to find out later after they signed me, which I think was awesome.
Yeah.
It just feels like God works in mysterious ways. It's what a moment. You know what I mean? For me to be able to be at the label that Jelly went to, and to be in Nashville because of Jelly and all these things, it's just God gives you opportunities, and I got to just experience that.
Yeah, man. That's powerful.
But I mean,
That's
Jelly,
wild.
Jelly's and he brought me out to Red Rocks.
Yeah.
And Jelly has just been a soldier for me, and just done whatever he can, and gives me advice whenever I need it. And I'm so proud of seeing where he's at now, because when he called me, Son of a Sinner just got to radio like mine did, what Devil Ain't Done just did. So I remember he just started going to radio, and then he just took over the world, man. But that's his work ethic. That's because everyone loves him, and he loves everyone. And he deserves it. And I'm just so proud of
And I
him.
think so much of it is that he came from the struggle of not having anything. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you when you come from that place, I'm sure there's just a mindset of like, I got to keep working. I got to keep grinding.
You know his song Smile
Yeah.
off the new album? I mean, that's my favorite song in terms of just like what connected to me. Because it's like, dude, when you grow up in the worst conditions and life is that hard, when you get to this side of it, bro, of course I'm smiling, dude. Of course I have FOMO. Of course I'm going to work, bro. I know what it's like to be at the worst, to be at the bottom. And that's what Jelly has. And I think that's why he works so hard. And that's why he's such a good person. And that's why he's always just, he doesn't stop.
No.
Because it's like the fear of going back. That's a real fear, man. So it's like, I get it. I mean, Jelly's incredible. And for Jelly to have the redemption story.
Yeah.
For Jelly to like, because I think the way that we grew up was similar, but I just stayed out of all the BS going on around me. Jelly fell into it, but was able to eventually get his way out. And I think that's even harder.
Yeah.
To find a way to go to get people to trust you again, people to love you again after you've been down the wrong path is nearly impossible. But he was able to do it. That's like enough about. I mean, enough about that.
Dude.
I just love Jelly, man.
I always categorize Jelly like when you go to a Jelly show, he's up there preaching. You see people smiling, you see people crying, you see people holding up signs of people that they've lost, and it's a spiritual experience going to a Jelly Roll show. And I think that's what you're building with your show by having songs like Art of Letting Go out to the world, man. You know, you want the people in the crowd to feel something, and they're gonna spend their hard-earned dollar to come and watch you and your boys play a show. Like, it's an experience, man. And I think that's the following that you're building. It's very similar. I mean, do you still have that fear of falling back, like you were just talking about?
I'll always have it. I'll always have the fear of losing it because I just didn't have it before, and like, I think I could go back to truck driving, but I don't want to. You know, it's not my goal. But like, I just when you're on the other side of it, you just do anything to not. But there's always that fear. I'll always have that fear. There's always a little bit of that, like, what if it all goes away? And I think it's been long enough now since I've had a moment and since the music's been building that I don't think I'm ever going to go back to square one. But it's like, it's a thought I can't get out of my head, which is why for me, I always show up. Like if I have time, even if I have like a 14-hour day, if someone wants me to do something for 2 hours, I'll throw it in there. Cause I'm like, if I don't do that and then for some reason I fall off, I'll always blame myself because it was that 2-hour window would have changed everything. You know, like that's like the way my mind works. It's unhealthy, but
yeah. What's it like having a good woman in your corner? You talk about IOD on YOU and having your lady and just having that support system at home.
It's nice. It's weird. It's weird to have someone that just cares about you so much and that like cares about your mental health and sticks through you when things get tough. Because I think a lot of my relationships early, it was like when things were hard, there was never a communication or working through it. And I can be hard to date, I think, sometimes because I'm always so career-driven and I'm always so focused on everything else but my relationship.
And dating an artist is hard,
hard,
whether
man.
It's a guy or a girl. It's tough.
It's hard. Dating me specifically and the fact that I'm an artist now, I mean, it's just like my mind's always on something else. And I'm trying to work on being more present because I think that's important. But, I mean, this is the first time I've been able to have a conversation when things are tough and we actually, like, work through them, which is just, it's nice to know that like shit can hit the fan and we can still work through it.
The fact that that's even possible.
Yeah.
Because like that's hard to find, man. That's hard to find.
And I think when I was younger, I was just like, it should be perfect. You should never fight. None of this stuff should happen. But it's like, no, you're going to fight. You're going to disagree. You're two completely separate humans that have to figure out how to live together. There's going to be friction, but you got to be able to like work through it and know that like, the goal at the end of the day is to just get better and be better for both of you. And I think there's compromise there, and compromise is not easy, you know?
No,
so
it's
like,
not. It's a learned thing.
It's a learned thing. And like when I thought if you have to change even one bit, it's not good for you. It's like, no, you should probably learn to change. You should both learn to change and meet in the middle. But
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Yeah. What do you like doing when you're at the crib just chilling?
Oh, man,
You video game guy? You building stuff? I think last time I was talking to you, you were building something in the backyard.
I'm building the studio.
You're building the studio, yeah.
That's been quite an expensive project, though.
Yeah, studios are
There's
fucking. This is expensive.
Yeah.
Like studios are expensive.
There's a temporary hold on it because I for some reason I was like, I need to put a studio an acre back in my yard so that like I don't wake my mom up or the fam. So if I want to work, I'm not like, just destroying the lives of everyone else in the house with me.
Yeah.
So it's taking a little bit of time, but it's gonna be worth it. We're probably a couple more years out because I wanted to be the studio of my dream. So it's I put a lot of money in and I got a long way to go.
Yeah, but what do you like doing? Like you watching TV kind of guy? You reading books? You cooking? What are you doing?
I love TV. I've been doing cooking a lot.
Really? What have we been chefing up in the kitchen?
Oh, just the worst tasting things. I'm always just trying to make high protein, low calorie to the point where it doesn't taste good. And then I make it like these super low calorie things. Like I'm gonna lose weight and I can eat like 100 of these. And then they taste so bad that I end up going to Taco Bell and it doesn't matter.
That Taco Bell stays open late here in Hermitage, bro.
Taco Bell, they'll be open so late near me.
Yeah, right?
You're dangerous.
McDonald's 24 hours. We got a Whataburger now.
I got goals and you keep ruining them, Taco Bell.
Yeah, honestly, dude, it's right there. They do those little $9 boxes. It's like, that's a great value. Of course I'm going to get the $9 box.
I feel like every month, some limited time thing it's the same combination of things, but it's a little different.
Yeah.
And whenever I see something new at Taco Bell, I just have to do it.
You have to try it.
Yeah. I mean, for like, this is crazy. When I from like 20 to 21, I got out. I remember I was like just working on the dock. I wasn't making crazy money, but like it used to be a beefy 5-layer for $1.
Wow.
And I remember I go breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I would just spend $3 a day on food. I would just eat 3 beefy 5-layers. That was like for a whole year. I think I went to Taco Bell every day for I know there was a streak of 50 once. Me and my buddy were trying to
Wow.
I don't know, it's bad. But
but when you're balling on a budget and you're working weird hours, it's there.
Look, Taco Bell has just always been there for me, Has it been good for me? I don't know, but it's always been there for me.
No, bro. Yeah. Whenever there's limited time stuff, I have to go and check it out. Like when KFC did those snack wrap things, or like KFC did like the chicken wrap things, I went and did that. McDonald's got those damn snack wraps back. Had to go and do that. It's like, fuck.
What was the KFC one that was like the chicken was the buns? This is too.
Oh, I never had that. No, what was it? Was like the buns were 2 pieces of chicken.
Yeah, and then there was stuff.
That's
in the
diabolical, dude.
Oh yeah, that one got me. I was just like, I never seen anything like it. I gotta try it.
Whataburger with their Dr. Pepper milkshake things. It's like I gotta try all these things, but they're so bad for you.
Whataburger for a while, I was like, I don't think it's for me. And I realized they have jalapeno ranch.
Yeah,
I should put that on the
burger. Those are your people. You like the spicy shit. You like spicy things that are bad for you, Atlus?
When we talk about hobbies, dude, I just eat peppers just because I'm crazy. Like I want to eat the hottest thing always. Like when we were in New York and we did a show, we had this thing called fall curry at it's like Brick House Curry.
Yeah,
in New York.
Indian stuff. Yeah,
that was hot, but it was like they brought it out on a robot. Like a guy won't even touch the curry they gave me. And I ate that, and I shouldn't have, but I just don't know.
So you'll eat like the crazy ghost pepper things, like what is it, the Carolina Reaper, all that stuff.
I mean, when I go to B-Dubs, I get the blazing wings, just like on a normal day.
Really?
Just give me the blazing.
I can't do that shit. I'm not a spicy guy. So you go to hot chicken, you're getting the hottest.
Yeah, hot chicken's different though because that oil, bro. That oil does not feel good. I tried to shut the cluck up at Hattie B's. So I remember. Because I think spice is like a learned thing. If for a while there I couldn't even eat mild, but if you eat something really spicy every day, it stops being spicy. Within 3 weeks, you're crushing, right? I got to I ate some blazing wings and I was like, I don't even taste it. Could have been COVID. Could have been my spice level went up. I don't know. I just remember being like, I've done it. I'm at the top of Mount Spice, and I have I have to go to LA for a meeting. And I get to the airport, and I got an hour and a half wait, and I see Hattie B's, and I go, I just ate the blazing wings. Let me get the shut the cluck up.
Before the airplane.
Before I get on the flight.
Ugh.
I eat this thing, and I should have known because the cook came out and watched me eat it. He was like, I gotta see this. And I was like, there's no way. And I'm eating this thing, dude, and it is ungodly hot. And like we're talking like it's big crunchy chicken, so it's like at some point it's so hot that my jaw stops working and I can't bite through the big chicken. And I finally get it down, and I'm dying. And then I'm like, but then the oil that it sits in, I think that's why hot chicken my stomach doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And I think 20 minutes before the flight, I hit the bathroom. I started puking, and it was just as hot coming up. And I was like, this is brutal.
No.
And I get on the flight, and it was Southwest. And I checked in and I had like A51. I get out the bathroom and I'm in the C's. So now I'm in the middle seat. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting there.
Middle seat and flying to LA.
I'm just sitting there, and it's a long flight. And I'm like, this sucks. And I'm just like trying to sleep. I'm like, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. And I'm holding it in. I feel like puking, but I'm holding it in. We're descending, and that just does something to my stomach. And I'm holding it in, and we're about 2 minutes from landing. I was like, oh, I need you to move. And I like go, and then I'm running to the bathroom. She says, we're landing. You got to get back in your seat. And I was like, I'm going to puke. And she's like, get in there and close the door and don't come out until we're at the gate. You know what I mean? She just screams it. And I get in there, I lock it, and I just start puking. And then while we're landing, we hit it. And I'm like, I'm in the bathroom. These chunks are going everywhere, man. It was tough.
Bro. Damn.
And I was so embarrassed because then once I was done puking, I had to wait for everyone to get off because I didn't even want to look at people. I was like, I want them to see me. But man, that's I know now. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Don't do the hottest chicken at Nashville. Like Nashville hot, I love it. It's great kick. It's exactly
reasonable.
What I want.
Yeah.
But the ones above it, the oil in it, it hits different. Yeah.
Do you put the spicy stuff in ranch or blue cheese or any of that, or do you just raw dog it?
I just raw it. Yeah. I was just, like, if we're doing Nashville hot, but like the other stuff, there's nothing helps.
Nothing helps.
Nothing. I think when it's like super hot, it's the only time water makes sense to me. Because like when I start drinking soda, my soda is just flaming hot now. It's flaming hot soda.
Flaming hot bubbles.
It just turns everything flaming hot.
Geez.
So at least water's like just the only time and I hate drinking water. I should work on it. But I'm just such a like diet soda or Surfside.
Yeah, Nikki T drinks copious amounts of Diet Coke. He calls them fridge cigs.
Yeah, I call it. I hydrate with it. Little fridge cigs.
Yeah, fridge cigs.
That makes sense.
DC, fridge cigs. He drinks a lot of Diet Coke. Back when he was living out here in Hermitage, and our office was at his house, and we'd get together, and if we were out late at Red Doors or Losers or somewhere late at night, then I'd swing on my way over to him. I'd swing through McDonald's. I'd get him a large Diet Coke and a McMuffin with a hash brown. I'd knock on his door. I'd slide like his stuff in, and then I knew he'd be out in 15 minutes. He doesn't drink coffee. He's a Diet Coke guy. It's like that's his hangover cure. That's how he gets through life. Diet Coke, Diet soda.
I hit a soda every morning.
Yeah.
Give me that little, I just hate the taste of coffee,
See, I'm a big coffee guy. We got a lot of coffee places out here. A lot of coffee places out here in Hermitage.
What's the spot?
Elevate's pretty good.
Okay.
It's a little shed that's like right out here to the right.
Like shed? Like,
it's a shed. It's a coffee shed. You drive
like
through
a
it.
4x6? What are we talking?
Probably about, like a legitimate shed, like Trailer Park Boys, like Bubbles' shed. Probably about that size.
Just some chemist in there.
Yeah, there's just people, and you drive through the window, and they give you coffee. It's great.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, it's
great. Look at you supporting local.
I support local. Man. I'm proud of Hermitage, bro. No, I'm not touching that Starbucks. They got pumpkin spice at the local place. I don't need.
Giving to the community.
Yeah, giving to the community, man. Support your local Hermitage coffee shed. How long you been here in Nashville now? How many years has it been?
I would say probably 2 years.
2 years.
Two and a half.
2.5 years. So knowing what you know now, what's something that you would tell yourself back in summer of 20, what would that be? Summer of 22.
You can quit your trucking job earlier.
Yeah?
Don't be so scared. No, I think it would just been like, just believe in yourself. Just do it now. I think I was so scared to move here because it was just like leaving behind the life I knew. And that change is just scary, But like being here, like now with all the things happening, that wouldn't have happened if I'd have stayed in my bubble, and if like Jelly never reached out, or I would have been in that bubble forever.
Yeah.
And I think I would have really missed out on some really cool moments. And so I think just being like, hey, get to Nashville sooner. The second you have a moment, go out there.
Yeah.
Because I kept working at FedEx for a long time.
When was your last shift driving a truck?
So when I first got out here, I was doing 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. I would go here for 2 weeks, and then I would ride with Matt, and then I would go back and I would just like drive a truck.
Oh, you'd still, wow.
Like, when I finally quit, it was because I had a tour coming, and I was like, I got tour now, I have to do that. Because before it was like I wasn't touring, so I was like, I don't know. There was just something I didn't want to give up the old me a little bit in that way. And like I think when I finally went and started touring and came out here completely, I was able to be like, all right, let me just focus on this next chapter, because I was just kind of trying to dip my feet in both chapters,
But I feel like you're always gonna be you, like the old you versus the new you. You're you regardless, Yeah. Like you're still the same guy. Mom's around. You've got her in an even better spot than she's probably ever been in, being retired, and you're getting to do your music thing and not having to worry about spending 8 hours of your Saturday in a studio that's you have to support with a second job, It's like you're still you. It's just life's gotten easier because of all the hard work you put in,
Life's a lot less stressful.
Yeah.
But I wonder sometimes, how long do I get to be me? Because at some point, when do people change,
I don't think the good ones do. I don't think I remember meeting Jelly for the first time at I think it was when one of the COVID projects came out, and it was at a bar down in Franklin. And I remember hanging out with him and Yella and Struggle, and I had Crazy Ryan Nelson out with me. And he was same dude that I saw at tailgates and Tall Boys like 3 years later. Like the good ones, you're always gonna be you. I don't think it changes, man. I don't think any man of success is gonna change who you are. I mean that,
I love that.
Yeah, you're always gonna be Sean. You're always gonna be Atlus.
If I change, I need you to let me know.
Oh, we will. I think these guys will let you know too. I think he will let you know if you change. He will call you on your shit, man.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
I got a good team of people that just are honest with me and just, But I guess I'm trying to stay me. Part of me feels like if I ever sell my Camry and get a nice car, I'm just going to be a jerk the next day. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? Like, the Camry's what's holding it. The beater is
the only thing I
keeping
got
you.
left is the beater, The second I turn on beater, I turn it into
How many miles that thing got on it now?
300,000.
Oh, and it's still got like another
300,000 left.
Drive that thing to 1 million. Like the truckers have the 1,000,000 mile club. You put the Camry in the 1,000,000 mile club.
It's right there, dude. The Camry, it's undefeated.
What car would you look at getting if you were to switch out of the beater?
I don't know. Like, I've always just been like, a car will get me to my job. So it's always been like, what's the gas mileage? What's this? It's never been like, I need something more than a beater. But if there's ever a time where they're like, hey, you can go to the bar or drink, and it's legal for your car to drive you home, just give me a Waymo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
let me like do something different where it's like, oh, I'm tired or I'm drinking tonight and I have to do a work event, and my car just picks me up. Like that, when a car does that,
yeah,
it's going to be hard to be like, because there's just so much you could do,
Yeah.
But the other part of me as a driver, I know I love driving.
Yeah.
So I think I would have like that car to just like for business stuff or driving like a long time. But like I would still have my beater to just like sometimes at like 12 o'clock when I can't sleep, I'll just drive because my brain's too wired and something exciting happened and I just need to like, it's like a way of me like to calm me down.
Yeah, you'll just head out east to the Mount Juliet and Gallatin and just go.
Plus, if we ever have award shows, like if I ever get to a Grammy, which I don't, just seems impossible.
Grammy or CMA or any of those?
Pull up with the Camry, you know what I mean? You know
pulling
what I mean?
up in the beater would be the most epic thing of all time.
Well, with my luck, I bet it breaks on the way there.
It'd be great if you got out of it and then you had to go park it and it just didn't start right on the red carpet. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, dude. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on here and hanging out so much, man. Your family and anything we can ever do, but we got to get together, eat some chili verde. get together. Let's just do it.
Green chili.
Green chili. I thought it was chili verde.
No, it's not salsa verde. It ain't. I'm gonna have to show you.
It's green chili. Just straight green chili. Take the verde out. Verde means green.
Look, here's the thing.
Chili verde is just green chili in Spanish, ain't it?
My guy's just triggering me right now. He's triggering me. I'm seeing red. I'm not seeing green anymore. No, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out.
Okay.
We're gonna go to. Was it Chewy's? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Chewy's. You're gonna experience
green chili.
All right. And
Have
then
it
if
on
you don't
everything.
love it, I need you to lie to me.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I will.
I need you to.
I will.
I want you to be honest with me about all things except green chili.
Okay, all right.
To be fair, it's so good that if you don't like it, I'm gonna question our friendship.
Okay.
It's just a little
All
bit.
right. A lot of pressure riding on this green chili.
No pressure.
Well, dude, I appreciate you so much coming on and hanging out, and congrats on everything. Seriously,
Thank
and
you, brother.
excited to do this again. And a couple, maybe we won't wait a couple years next time, but we'll get you back on when Devil Ain't Done goes #1. I'm calling it right now. Manifest it into the world.
#1.
#1. What would you do? What would you do if that song went #1?
Oh man, I can't even picture it. You know what I mean? I can't get excited about things until they happen. I can't it break my heart.
Yeah.
But no, I think we're gonna try.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean it's a tough thing to do. Getting to #1 is hard, so we'll definitely come back. If there's a #1, we're back on the pod, dude. You know,
that's awesome.
Back here.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I appreciate you so much. Happy to call you family, and let's get together, eat some green chili sometime.
Let's go. Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. Y'all be sure to look up our man Atlus. If you're not following him already, you're living under a damn rock. Go check out Secondhand Smoke. The new EP's out, and the album will be coming next year.
Next year. I don't have a date yet.
Next year. We don't have a date yet, but give him a follow on all the streaming platforms and on Instagram and TikTok. You'll be the first one to know. And Devil Ain't Done. It's on your local radio station. Go and listen to the absolute hell out of it. And eat some green chili for our boy. And if you're still watching at this point, comment if you like green chili or not. If you haven't had it, that's everybody's homework, is to find green chili and try it. And listen to Secondhand Smoke.
Secondhand Smoke. Listen to it. Atlus, Atlus.
Yes, Atlus.
US. It's spelled really weird, I know.
Yes.
Secondhand Smoke, go give it a listen. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, dude. And
Love
shout out to our friends from Surfside. Atlus clearly enjoys it. You will too. No bubbles, no troubles. It's not a seltzer. It's a Surfside. Delicious vodka lemonade, vodka iced tea, vodka green tea. You can get them wherever you get your boost. And for more on us, visit RaiseRally.com. For my man Atlus, I'm Matt Burrill. This has been Outside the Round.